Before you start construction, be sure to read, understand, and follow all the safety instructions that come with your power tools. With the help of an assistant, place a sheet of plywood on the deck flush with the coping. Underneath, mark the corners where the transition plywood meets the top deck stud. Flip the plywood over and place it on the ground. Measure the distance from the 4-foot edge to the scribed line, and with that same measurement, make another mark at the back edge of the plywood. Join the two marks. Measure the distance of the line that you just made and deduct a 1/2 inch. With that measurement, cut a 2x4 stud that length and do the same thing for the other corner marking, following steps 2 and 3. Then attach both studs to the top side of the deck plywood using 1-inch screws. Stand it up, but you gotta grab onto the board. No, grab onto the board. This shouldn't rip out. Line it up with the markings. The stud should be on the inside of the line and flush with the back edge of the plywood. Measure the inside space between the two attached 2x4s. Cut 2 studs that length. Attach 1 stud to the ends of the first 2 with 2 3-inch screws at each end. And attach it to the plywood using 1-inch screws. Attach the second stud in the same manner, but with a 30-inch gap between the two. Measure and cut 3 support studs and dry place them. You will secure them later. Measure the height of the transition and cut 3 deck legs that length. This measurement is approximately 44 1/4 inches. Using a right angle, attach the 3 deck legs with 3 3-inch screws per leg. The center leg is attached midway between the two. Now secure the 3 support beams with 2 3-inch screws per end. Space them evenly. The center support beam will be off-center because of the center deck leg. Transfer the positions of the deck legs to a full-length stud by laying it on top of the stud that secures the legs. Also mark and cut off the excess. Measuring 12 inches from the end of the legs and using your markings as a guide, attach the stud to each leg with 3-inch screws. The cross supports are measured by placing a stud on the underside of the deck plywood on the far side of the long support stud. Angle it down to meet the corner leg. It should be touching the long support stud, the deck plywood, and the corner leg. Mark a line where the cross beam overlaps the leg. Use a right angle to be sure the leg is at 90 degrees to the deck while you draw the line and also when you attach it. Secure the cross support stud with one 3-inch screw to the deck leg and 3 3-inch screws on the other end. Follow these same steps for the other cross support studs. Flip the entire deck over and slip it into position between the two transitions. Attach the deck plywood to the top deck support stud using several 1-inch screws, about every 10 inches or so. To attach the transition plywood to the deck, drive 3 1.5-inch screws into the deck support beam on each side. And that's it. Congratulations, and we hope this video's been a great help to you. Have fun skating!
We hope these videos are helpful. For the whole kit, including the step-by-step DVD, step-by-step manual, materials list, and poster-sized blueprints including ramp mods like a 6-foot with vert, spines, and more, go to easyhalfpipe.com.